Hey, we're back again.
Strike three.
Who are we?
We're the Coon Prairie Ramblers.
Still?
Yeah, still. And we're quad triangle up here. We got Casey and the Moonshine Gang, Luke, the Rebel Without a Clue, Amiable Affable Mailman, and the last behind the glass, the Yeti. Are you ready?
Well, we're thinking about maybe starting a new segment. The only designated segment we've had so far has been the If-Bomb for the fourth segment. We're thinking about a third one now. Casey came up with a good idea the other day.
We're talking about news of the weird. And
we can relate.
So what's the news about that?
Within the great state of Florida, we seem to have more than our fair share of weird news.
Too many. We draw them like flies, don't we?
We do. We get some crazy things, and you almost want to say, oh, God, why did that happen?
It's because the way Florida is shaped the way that it all dribbles downhill.
I think it's because of all the Northerners that come down here.
Yeah, the Yankees are bringing it all. Yankees and other foreigners are bringing it with them.
So anyhow, past week in Florida, news.
Yeah?
A lawyer in Miami.
Oh, this has got to be a lie.
No, this is the truth. Well, you judge for yourself.
Oh, boy.
Was making an argument in an arson trial.
Arson
of
trial.
all things. In an arson trial in behalf of his client when suddenly
his arse caught on fire.
His pants caught on fire. Oh. What's the old saying?
Liar, a liar.
Pants on fire. Holy smoke.
He fled from the courtroom in a trail of smoke.
I wonder what caused that.
And he ran away, and pretty soon he came back with a cinched pocket. You would, if you were there, you would have to think, this has got to be a setup.
Candid camera.
This can't be real.
That's like something out of a movie, a comedy movie.
A lawyer can't be standing in court
talking about
a fire, defending his client, when suddenly his pants catch on
fire.
Fire.
He lost the
and
case.
So
did he lose the case?
He explained when he got back, he explained to him that an e-cig in his pocket ignited his pants.
Yeah, right.
And his pants caught on fire.
I think God had a hand in that.
Divine intervention.
Yeah. That kind of cast doubts on his client, I would think, in the eyes of the jury. So the Lord must have done that to give us a signal, a smoke signal. The Lord sent him a smoke signal is what it was.
If I was a jury member, man,
come on, baby, light my fire.
The jury did convict his client.
There you go.
Of course.
Of second-degree
He should ask for a mistrial because of the distraction of that.
And
that influenced the jury.
The deputy sheriff seized his
pants
e-cig to use to determine whether or not really. I didn't know it was really illegal to have your pants catch on fire.
I mean, you can't help it if it's...
But you would think that if you saw that...
Are you allowed to have an e-cig in court?
I would imagine, yes.
Like not smoking it, but...
Right, it'd be like having a pack of cigarettes in your pocket and you're not smoking them, but you got them there. Or a cigar or a pipe in your pocket.
Yeah. I wonder if they take your matches away.
I don't think he had any.
Oh, e-cig, yeah. Well, but
the e-cigs, that's a not in itself... strange story to hear about an e-cig exploding. People get burned with them. People catch on fire. They cause fires, all kinds of things.
Yeah.
But the real irony of this whole thing is that it caught a lawyer's pants on fire.
I bet his client was like, I want my money back.
I wonder if he's going to. I wonder if he's going to appeal this.
Yeah.
He got a pretty good case.
After he peels his pants off.
I heard that.
Well, on the ground that
skin transplant.
My lawyer's pants caught on fire. And that contaminated the thoughts of the jury.
That's right.
Surely he must be on.
Hey, if I was a jury, it'd been a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
apparently, if his lawyer's pants caught on fire.
Yeah.
That's a hard way to get your 15 minutes of fame, is all I got to say.
It is. But a lot of people have been hurt seriously. I mean, really burnt bad with the e-cigs. One of them exploded in a person's face.
I've heard of several cases of that. But if those things just spontaneously do it or whatever because of the battery or whatever, who would even want one of them, not just on their person, but laying around the house? You may go off and leave it and your house burns down.
Or
you're
in
asleep.
your car.
You're asleep and the sucker goes off. And
Next time I'm at Brew Crew, I'm sitting at the other end of the table from Todd.
that's right.
Does
He's
he
a fire
eat
breathing
cigarette?
dragon.
Yeah, and I'm going to have my camera ready for when it blows up. And
Yeah, remember that day Todd's head blew off at the Brew Crew?
oh, I got a picture of it.
Yeah, see those spots on the wall?
Yeah.
And he's got a new name for himself now. It's
Tombstone Todd.
Tombstone
Father
Todd.
Tombstone Todd.
Father Tombstone Todd.
Because he dressed up like a preacher for the rodeo, the shootout.
So that would really give a little credence to his whole persona there. What it is.
Did he get a chance to give a message before he got killed?
I don't think he got killed, but he walked in with all these 6 guns strapped on him,
Yeah.
a pint of whiskey sticking in his pocket with his
Collar.
on and his big black hat or whatever. I mean, and if he was smoking his thing,
E-cig.
those things put out a lot of smoke. He might look a little more fearsome.
Yeah.
Did you know that they even now have contests for people with e-cigs to who can blow the best
Smoke ring?
smoke rings, dragon tails, or whatever?
Can you go to school and school in that?
I'm sure somebody. If not, you could start one.
Or you'll get schooled. But there's a picture of Todd he put on there today or yesterday of his latest picture with his outfit. Have you seen that? You can
No, I haven't.
find that for the YouTube version of
Okay.
this.
Do you ever remember seeing somebody blow a cigarette ring,
Sure.
smoke, and then they would blow a ring
Go through it.
through it? A smaller
I've never seen him do that. I've seen it on the movies.
So
No,
I'm
I've
sure
seen
that
people-
on the e-cigs that they do concentric. Have you ever seen some of the people can really, put out a lot. I guess it's not even really smoke, is it?
That is really talent. No, it's not smoke because
It's
it's burn.
a vapor.
Yeah.
It's a visible vapor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you've seen Todd's vapors.
I had.
Oh.
I'm glad I can't smell them, though.
His vapor trail.
Vapor trails to you until we meet again.
Dum, 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 dum.
But they apparently do have contests in some areas. I don't know where. I've never been.
I wonder if you
I
can
don't
get-
think I'd
can
want to
you
even
get
go watch
souped up
one.
e-cigs?
Get a
Well,
what?
I'm sure they have.
Souped up ones?
I'm sure they have some sort of.
I'm sure you could sneak some kind of liquid in there.
Yeah, because that's kind of like what it does is a reaction between chemicals or something that causes that.
Well, if you could take those into the courtroom, then you could probably just take it out every now and then. And the judge will say, "Hey, where'd that smoke come from?"
Well, Todd's tried doing it in the Brew Crew inside. Well, this isn't cigarette smoke.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just
Him-
sitting next to him.
Him and Lorelei, you did it together one time.
Yeah.
Together
Again.
again,
Hold on.
our vapors have crossed paths.
Yeah, I've been sitting next to him.
Vapors
you
and
listen-
Well,
Paper.
you know, if they're getting caffeine or
You
whatever,
get a lot of free
out
press
that-
there, Todd.
Yeah.
if they're getting caffeine out of that e-cig,
Are we getting some?
that's it.
Yeah.
Are we
Second
getting it
hand.
on the second hand?
Wow.
Hey,
Lawsuit. Let's get us a lawyer
Lawsuit,
who,
yeah.
who doesn't smoke e-cigs.
don't get that lawyer on the East Coast there. They'll get a different one.
Don't get the e-cig lawyer.
Yeah, the one with the hole in the pants.
You think he'll be famous now?
Yeah, but did you mention his name? If you mentioned it on Coon Prairie Ramblers, he'd be going to be famous.
I don't remember what his name was.
Huh.
Goodness.
Let's don't make him famous.
I don't know. It don't matter to me. We made Todd famous. Can you go from infamous to famous?
Yeah.
I don't
I got a lot
know.
of pictures of Todd I could post.
Oh, boy. Thank you for that.
Stephen Gutierrez.
Gutierrez.
Yeah.
Gutierrez.
How's that working out for you,
Perez.
Stephen?
Old even Steven.
Gutierrez?
Goodness. All right. Well, we're down in just a few seconds, so we're going to slip on out of here. But I hope you like the news of the weird. We'll be back with some more next week, but we'll be back shortly with the F-Bomb. Y'all stay put. We'll be back in just a few. We hope you enjoyed the news of the weird, and we'll be looking for that. Just don't go out and try to cause any yourself.
Yeah,
We got
please.
plenty in Arcadia.
And if
Yeah.
you do, don't blame it on us.
We're out of here.